Crisis Nursery is available to children and parents 365 days a year. The following is one day in the life of Crisis Nursery.
The shelter children get up at 6 a.m. They get fed bottles and comforted. There's a lot of them wake up upset, and then we change them and get them ready for the day.
Every morning, 42 children wake up at Crisis Nursery shelters to smells of breakfast cooking. Getting ready for the day takes a lot of hands. 3 blocks away at Faces, 72 children start arriving by bus or with their parents. Tracy is just arriving with her child. Her son, Axel, is one of the 453 children that Crisis Nursery served this year.
My son, Axel, is a 3-year-old, and he goes to school and daycare at Faces Nursery. We head down to Faces. We get there about 7:30. I leave, go to work. I go to Smart Health, where I'm a bindery machine operator.
Play is how young children learn to problem solve, to cooperate, and how to make things happen in their world. All critical life skills for children whose homes are chaotic and too often filled with violence. We know, and research bears this out, that the earlier we can get involved with these children, the more impact we will have, and the better their chances will be to succeed in school and ultimately in life.
During morning and afternoon play, children at both the shelter and Faces enjoy special treats prepared by the busy kitchen staff. Crisis Nursery helps families and children create and celebrate traditions. Traditions that build a sense of self and belonging to a community. Healthy food and good company provide nourishment for both the mind and the body. Before Crisis Nursery, these children often had no idea where their next meal was coming from, and learning is impossible when you're hungry. After lunch, cots are set up for the afternoon siesta.
He likes Jeremy, his teacher. He really likes Jeremy. He could count a little bit before he went to Faces, but now he counts about up to 14. And, well, he's learned to dress himself, sort of. He gets his shoes on backwards, but he tries. He's learned to interact with other kids, and that's really important.
Over the past 3 decades, Crisis Nursery has provided a safe haven for more than 14,000 children. For too many of them, child abuse, homelessness, substance abuse, poverty, and family violence have been daily facts of life. Sadly, we've had to turn away other children just like them because we didn't have the resources we needed to support them. Each month, we turn away more than 50 children at our shelter, and Faces has a waiting list of 70 children. We often wonder what happened to those children and families we couldn't be there for.
I expect my relationship with Faces to continue after my son graduates. They made that very clear to me, that the door is always open.
Shawn made one of the bravest and hardest decisions a parent can make. She put her 3 children in the children's shelter for 3 weeks while she found a job and housing.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I failed them. Even though I know they're sad and I'm sad, I know that they're being taken care of, which really does free my mind up to deal with more of the adult aspect and adult stuff that I need to do to be able to provide for them. This is truly a place where, like I said, your kids can go and be safe, so mom and dad and whoever it is can do what they need to do. Without Crisis Nursery right now, today, at this moment, me and my kids would be out on the streets.
I have bad dreams about being out on the streets with Axel. I have dreams where I lose Axel, where I can't find him. Without Crisis Nursery, I would be not able to work. I would not be able to afford daycare. I would probably have to quit my job, go back to the shelter. Without Faces, I would be lost, totally.
Learning happens everywhere at Crisis Nursery in lots of ways, whether in the playground, in the classroom, or in field trips in the community. During their time with us, children learn their numbers, the alphabet, and colors. But more importantly, they learn about caring for themselves and for others. Their parents are learning too, how to be better parents, how to be a member of a community, and how to begin building a better future for themselves and their children.
You can do only so much as a parent, and I think that myself as well as Jordan is very fortunate that we were able to be involved with this program, because I didn't have anybody to tell me you can do it, and they did that. After being in the program and utilizing a lot of the skills that they've given me, my last job I had for 2 years. I made supervisor. I was, doing great. I think without Crisis Nursery, in a lot of cases, unfortunately, some of these children would be dead. Others, abused. In my particular case, probably living in the projects, going day by day. I just wanted to learn to be self-sufficient and be able to take care of my son. Give the kids a chance. And in order to give them a chance, you have to give the parents a chance.
Every day, each child interacts with a variety of caring adults, helping them feel special and valued.
While buses take FACES students home, the staff at the shelter prepares dinner.
So I work until 4:30, I go pick up Axel, and we go home and we have a pretty set routine. I make his dinner, he takes his little bath, and then we read books, and he falls asleep in my bed, and then I put him in his bed.
Well, unfortunately, the work isn't done. It's only becoming more and more evident what needs to occur, and society is becoming, in many ways, more violent than it was when we began this work.
This is our best shot of really changing people's lives, is to get them at this tender age.
Our mission is to break the cycle of child abuse and neglect.
If there had been a crisis nursery for me to go to as a child, that they wouldn't be here now.
They are basically my family.
I mean, I thank God for them. I thank God for the people that help them and donate to them.
Thank you 1,000 times over.
I'm grateful.
Thank you. Thank you so much for saving my life.
FACES closes at 6 p.m., but here at the shelter we take care of children 24 hours a day. After dinner, the kids get their quiet time. We read them stories, help them put away their things, then get them ready for bed by 8. Then we start all over again. Cleaning, prepping, and another night of watching over the children. It's a job that won't end as long as there are children in need. And there's always a need.
For the last 24 hours, Crisis Nursery needed 372 hours of direct staff time, 75 hours of volunteer time, 107 diaper changes, and $400 worth of donated clothing, shoes, and supplies. Only with your help can Crisis Nursery continue to provide the quality services Arizona families, children, and parents have come to rely on in times of need.